Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. So today, we're going to talk about mirrorless, but a little bit different, okay? I feel like we've been talking about it way too much on the channel and everywhere in the news. People have been talking about mirrorless, what's coming out, the tech, and I kind of want to take today just to slow things down and talk everyone off the ledge, including myself. So over the weekend, I took the time to just slow down a little bit and watch some YouTube videos. I haven't done that very much because I just haven't had time. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do that. I've stumbled across a video by Pablo Strong, and he's a UK photographer. And if he's watching out there, props to you, because I've got inspiration for this video from your video. And anyways, he did a direct comparison between a Canon 5D Mark I and a Canon 5D Mark IV. And when you look at these images shot at the same f1.8, I believe, they are so similar. They're so similar. You have a little bit, if you pixel peep, there's a little bit resolution difference, of course, because you have a higher megapixel camera in comparison to a 5D Mark I. But look at the colors. I would say the 5D Mark IV is a little bit more saturated, but the colors are still perfect. Canon's flesh tones are just beautiful. They've always been. Their color science is just immaculate to me. I love it. Now, some of you guys, as I've been talking about Sony a lot, have said, oh, you are a Sony fanboy. Guys, I shoot Canon. I've been shooting Canon for 20 years, but I'm not a shill for no one. I am not in the camp of anyone. All right. I never have been like that. I will call it as I see it. And I've been more critical of Canon over the years than anyone because I am hands-on that equipment. So I know every one of its imperfections and I call them out all the time on it. And every time they come out with a new camera and they neuter the camera purposefully, I call them out on it. So anyways, I want to start out with that. Now, very often in the comment area, I'll get people saying, which is the right camera to buy? It is such a hard decision for me to make. And a lot of times I'll put it in their corner by saying, these are the positives, these are the negatives for this camera, these are the positives and these are the negatives of the other camera. Which one more fits your need or your use? And that's where I'm kind of going with this whole video. The question is, what are you trying to accomplish with your photography or videography? And what equipment do you need to accomplish it? So if you are a professional and you're shooting a lot of video, do you need to shoot 4K? Or is 1080 good enough? Now, on the other side, are you a photographer and not a videographer? And you don't need all of the bells and whistles of video. You don't need 4K. You don't need 1080p. You just need a really good camera to take photos with. These are the things that you need to ask when you're trying to determine which camera you want to buy or which camera is right for you. Many times what I do is I unplug. Now, what do I mean by that? When I shoot my fine art work, and a lot of you that have been with me for a year or two now on this channel, you know that I shoot film for my fine art work. And a lot of times I'm using this. What this is a Minolta SRT 102. It is a 35 millimeter camera that I shoot black and white film with. Now, I love this. I love this. I love what the film looks like. Here's some Fujifilm. I just love the grain. I just love the tactile feel of this. I love the weight. I love all of the controls. I love to be able to just unplug, as I said, and use a specific ISO film and then just dial in my shutter speed and my f-stop and call it a day, right? And understanding that holy trinity and being able to compose and just get a great shot is very gratifying once you develop the film. And I would recommend any of you guys have never shot film in the past, do so. Give it a shot. Try it. I'm telling you, to unplug and understand the camera and how things work will make you a better photographer when later on you get behind your digital camera once again. Now, the camera that he was looking at was this 5D. This right here is a 5D Mark I. You're like, why do you have a 5D Mark I? I have a lot of cameras, guys. Sometimes I feel like a collector and not a photographer. I have a 10D, a 20D, a 30D, a 40D, a 5D Mark I, a 5D Mark II, Mark III, 1D. I have a lot of Canon equipment and a ton of lenses, right? But like I said, unplugging allows you to just step back. So guys, the question is, what gear do you really need for your job? What gear do you really need for your hobby? Do you need all the whistles and bells, or do you really not? My suggestion has always been that you purchase a body, you purchase a camera that only does what you need it to do. Nothing more, nothing less, but nothing more. What's important about that is you'll have a lot more money left over to buy expensive lenses, because lenses are forever, quote unquote, right? Lenses are what last a lifetime in comparison to camera bodies that I always equate it to toilet paper. You're constantly going through camera bodies, but the lenses usually stick with you for a long period of time. Spend your money there. So for me, I need eye tracking. So I need a camera that does really good eye tracking. But I don't need 4K as of yet. So 4K is really not important to me. 1080p is good enough. What is that sweet spot for you? That's what I want to know. What is that sweet spot? You know, could you be using this that you can pick up for about $100 today? Or maybe even a 5D Mark I. Is this good enough for you? That you can pick up for probably about $300-$400 as of today. Or do you need a $5,000 or $6,000 rig? What will do it for you? Once again, professional and hobby. Some pros need to also look at the point that there is a speed difference in having good equipment. The final processing that goes on in the images sometimes is greater than it needs to be if you use older technology equipment. So that's it, guys. What do you use? That's what I want to know. In the comment area below, let me know what camera equipment you use and why you use it. I would love to have this discussion with you. Is it one of these? Is it one of these? Or is it something even better? Maybe that $6,500 rig that has all the whistles and bells. Which one is it? So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy my content. As always, if you have, please throw me a big thumbs up. That would be stellar. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can get all of my content when it becomes available, and click the bell icon so when it is available, you will be notified of it. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for me and you over the years. And hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me. We'll see you in the next vlog. Take care, guys.